are in full gear renovating, and it's just been so exciting to see these buildings come to life, especially the buildings with so much history in Taylorville, and they are turning out so much better than we even thought that they could. So super exciting, and excited to give you an update on all of them.
Without a doubt. I remember when we first spoke, I was so brand new to Taylorville, and now I have a better look at the city. I know the history of the downtown and just how big of a deal that these renovations are really going to be. Do you want to get started with one of the big ones, Jack's on Main? Everyone's talking about that one.
Yeah. So Jack's on Main is Reni's drugstore, and what's super cool about this project is the involvement of the community and Jack Mazzotti, and that's why we named it Jack's on Main. But it's going to be a rooftop bar with and I brought an image so to show you, along with an updated vintage upscale, not too upscale, but like diner that's going to be super cool, really unique to the square. And then the rooftop bar patio will look right out on that courthouse. We're renovating the sign. Currently, we're in the development process of taking the current Rini sign and updating that to say Jack's on Main. Luckily, Rini and Jack have the same number of letters. There also will be main level outdoor dining, which is super cool as well. So you'll be able to sit out, weather permitting, up and down, and have fire pits. And in the winter, you'll be inside. And I brought, I don't know if it'll show well,
big old
but I brought the architectural blueprint of it. It might be kind of hard to see, but you can see
it a little bit
with the upstairs and then the downstairs. And we've got the super cool stair tower that will go up, and then a bump out for additional space in the front and the back. And then all of the current parking lot will be usable space, and the parking has been shifted around to the back. So we're super excited. If you're driven around the square, you're seeing it going up. We've already done a lot of work on the inside, and we're super excited how it's turning out.
Without a doubt. First things first, that picture right there, if you couldn't see it, I would love to take a picture of it later on and then put it up on our Taylorville Daily News, just so people can get a good look at that. And one thing that I love, you're keeping that iconic Reni's sign. That was one thing I think one of my parents asked. They go, when I told them about these renovations, they say, are they going to keep that iconic sign? You guys are.
100%. In fact, it's one of the only signs left in Illinois of that size, that kind of vintage sign. So we not only are going to keep it, we're going to repair it, make it better, and put a plaque at the base that sort of talks about the history of the original sign. And the other cool thing that people may not know is we believe that the drive-through window of Reni's was the first, or one of the very first, if not the first, drive-up pharmacies in America, not just in Illinois. So we're keeping that. It'll be a takeout window for walk-up takeout. So we want to keep as much of the history we can while still bringing like a fresh, updated look and feel to it. So we're really excited.
You guys haven't missed anything. There's rooftop dining. There's a beautiful view. There's takeaway from a cool window spot. That's awesome.
And a fire pit.
And a fire
or
pit,
two.
Of course. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is all the food being sold at that establishment from the diner that you guys are going to create diner, or is the upstairs a different section?
Well, we have a beautiful, like freshly designed big kitchen that will serve both, and also be able to provide some catering as well. It's a great opportunity to build a brand new kitchen, state of the art, with all super cool opportunities in it. So we're excited what that's going to be.
Without a doubt. And last few words on this. We're seeing some construction happen now. It seems very foundational, but you got some plans to move that parking lot to the back. Do we have a timeline? Can we ask?
Yeah. So a lot of people may not remember, but when we first set out to do this project, we knew it was going to take a minute, especially making sure that we had all the structural pieces. So we're still on target for an opening in March, we think. We really probably could be sooner than that, but who wants to go on a rooftop in January or February? But we're moving along at a very fast clip. The great news is the building was in such great shape. It's been very, we haven't run into any unpleasant surprises. It's really great. So we're excited.
Good. You run into a whole wall of a black mold. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you don't have to deal with it. Oh
gosh, it's in great shape. The building's wonderful.
Huge. That is so awesome. And
yeah.
that's March 2024, like that, the upcoming.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's going to be so exciting to see that come about, and I'm very excited. All right. Anything else for Jackson, Maine that you want to hit?
I think that's the main thing. We'll have, lots of soft openings and pre-openings and, getting the community in there to look at it. And I think one of the great things about this project, and actually all of our projects, is we're using all local people, all local craftsmen, just as many local people as we can. And so I think that's really exciting to see that vested commitment to renovating these really historic buildings from the community.
Another box checked right there, using local builders right there. And Taylorville, of course, has plenty of them too. And of course, Christian County. That's really awesome. Another really positive factor there about Jackson. I mean, I couldn't be more excited. It's so awesome.
Me too. Yeah. You'll be invited.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. But I mean, it doesn't stop there. There's still more things to talk about. Even sooner, there's going to be something opening up. Tell me about this.
Yes. So one of our projects that has just turned out even better than we could have imagined is 123 South Washington. So at the top of that building, it says Union Block Slatton Taylor. And that building was built in 1897 and is just gorgeous. And so we have been working really hard on that building. You might have noticed we now have completed the outside front of that building. And again, an area craftsman, Chuck Bullard, has just done a phenomenal job on that. Dustin Clark with DL Clark Enterprises is doing incredible work as well inside. And we peeled back all the layers. I think 45 tons of debris we took out of that building to get it all the way down to the exposed brick and the beautiful hardwood floors that were under like 25 layers of other flooring. And so it's just turning out spectacular.
Amazing.
So you probably wonder what it's going to be.
That's my next question. You know it.
Yeah. So I'm not announcing the name quite yet, but because that's going to be right after Thanksgiving. But what I will tell you is it's something that has not been in Taylorville before. It's got a combination of retail that doesn't exist right now that we sure hope Taylorville really wants, as well as food and beverage that does not exist currently. So it's really going to have a unique combination of things. And then there's a back room that is just spectacular. When we uncovered the drop ceilings, we found these just incredible original tin ceilings that are so ornate. And it used to be a law library. And before that, our understanding, it was used for retail. Slatton department stores had used it for part of their department store. And the grandson of Alfred Slatton is actually involved in our project, Al Bryant. So he's been excited too. But we're going to use that in a very, very special way that I think the community is going to really love and embrace.
Sounds very amazing. And I still want some blanks filled in my head. You're not going to tell us the name. I get that. You don't have to tell us the name. Can you tell us the type of retail that will be sold there?
I can. And it is going to open right at the early January. So we're on track. And in fact, this Friday at the YMCA auction, one of the auction items we're donating is a private party, an event in that building. In the back with specialty food and drink that's going to be really spectacular. So if you're going to the YMCA auction, this will be an auction item there.
That's a good thing to bid on for auction, I would say. And yes, I forget to ask, it's a month away. This opening is set to happen.
Well, a little bit more than a
little bit more.
Yeah, early January.
Early January. Yeah. We got 2 months.
Don't rush me.
I skipped a month. I'm sorry. I just gave you a heart attack.
I'm like, I was like, oh no. Yeah, a little bit longer.
It feels like it's going to be that fast though. Things happen really quickly. And so yeah, I mean, what can we be expecting for culinary and of course shopping?
Yes. So without tipping our hand too much yet because we do want to do a big announcement and have you over to see all of that. It is going to be a series of things that don't currently exist on the square that a lot of people have said, gosh, I wish we really had this. I wish we could buy this. I wish we could have that. I could eat that. I could drink this. So I think, and it's going to have a lot of history inside of it. We've been curating and collecting a lot of Taylorville history to put on the walls and do some really special things with it. I think people will enjoy coming to see.
All right. Well, I really can't wait to see what is going to be going on up there. And we're going to take our short little break right now. When we come back, we're going to talk more with Cindy Frasina, some chamber events, and maybe talk more about the upcoming YMCA auction and anything else that comes about. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with Cindy Frasina.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn, beans, and wheat all in the red at this hour. December corn down 3 1/4, 472 3/4. March corn down 3, 487. May corn 495 3/4, down 3 1/2. November beans down 6 3/4, 1342 1/4. January beans down 7 3/4, 1358. March beans 1371, down 6. December wheat down 10 1/2, 581 3/4. March wheat 607 1/2, down 9. December bean meal 447.90, down 190. December bean oil 50.28, up 33 cents. Livestock market at this hour. November feeders $233.25, down $1.30. December live cattle down $1.55, 177.85. December lean hogs down 17 cents, 71.32. Energy market, December crude oil up $1.20, 76.53. Jim Taylor, RFD Radio Network.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See me, Harold Phillips, your Shelter Insurance agent on the east side of the Taylorville Square, or click my icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
The NFL is on Westwood One.
Handoff, Peterson breaking to the clear. Far side, Peterson, 40, 35. Peterson, good night.
Tune in all season long for the NFL's biggest games and most exciting players. If it's the NFL, it's right here.
Follow the NFL on WTIM AM and FM for Sunday afternoon doubleheaders, Monday night and Thursday night football, the divisional championships, and the Super Bowl. Brought to you by
Landmark of Taylorville, Nikes Floor Coverings, Dan Rizzo with American Family Insurance, Advanced Eye Care, Brandon Bible, Your Country Financial Agent in Taylorville, the Villas of Hollybrook, Family Drug, Zach Pancoast, Rossiter and Boak LLC, Corner Copy Print Shop, Midstate Eye, Game Day Custom Tees, J&R Collision, First Federal Savings and Loan, and Shelby Electric Cooperative.
This is Megan Lopez with Nesty's Burger Joint on the south side of the Taylorville Square. To see our menu, click on our icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Shawlis Nagel, Executive Director at Kimmer Village in Assumption. To learn more about our services, click on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. I'm your host, Tim Zalabak. Sitting down with me today is Cindy Frasina, President and CEO of the Heartland Development Partners. It's been a great conversation so far today. Let's thank our sponsors that make the stream possible, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. That first half, we talked about some great downtown developments that are coming very soon. Jacks on Main, we're looking at, give us the update just one more time on Jacks on Main, the final end date. I kind of forgot that.
Yes, we're looking at March of 2024. just so we can have a little bit better weather.
Yeah,
but we're right on time.
Yeah,
yes.
It's going to be a spot. You're going to have to close down the upstairs probably for your winter months. But the downstairs will be great once that is fully up and going. And then just coming in January, early January, it's a new establishment. Right above this establishment, though, you guys got some plans for it.
Yes, absolutely. So the great thing about this building is once we gutted it, we didn't know what to expect, but it's better than what we could have thought. And so the second floor, the upstairs is just so great that our original plan for it, we thought, you know what, this is better than what we even thought. And what we're going to do, because we see a real need for it, and we'll see how it goes, is we're going to put a 3-bedroom Airbnb up on the second floor apartment where we could, you don't have to, if somebody wanted to rent it, they don't have to rent it all. Sure. Like you could close off a bedroom or two and just do it. But it's just such a fabulous space. And there's nothing like that on the square currently. That's been one of our big goals, is to do things and bring businesses and renovate buildings for things that haven't been done before. We don't want to compete with other businesses. We're so excited to see all the other entrepreneurs and business owners and buildings being improved. It's really exciting time in Taylorville right now. So we're looking for those opportunities, and we think this could be a really great location and a great opportunity for that building.
Sure. That's one thing that you just brought up and you've considered heavily that I haven't really thought of. You're not stepping on really any toes here. And
try not to.
You said that you're bringing in all brand new things. That's it's a great thing for the citizens of Taylorville that want something new, and it's great for the businesses that they don't have to be worried about Cindy Frisina and her great new.
No, we're trying to really look at opportunity areas that don't exist. Sure. and look to ways that we might be able to fill those.
It sounds like you guys have put in a lot of hard work to do just that, and I'm really excited to see these come about. The new Airbnb opportunity. I think about families like mine. If they want to come visit me here in Taylorville, they live 3 hours away. If they want somewhere cool to stay, they can stay on the square. That's a really cool opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, we do have some other great places like the Market Street Inn, which we love, but having some other additional opportunities we think would be terrific.
Totally. Awesome. Cindy, we're already kind of close to our time. We still got a few minutes here. I'd love to talk about your upcoming chamber events. Tell me about these.
Yes, so we're doing a great thing on December 6th. This is with the West Side Tavern, along with we're co-hosting with Design with Detail. They're just incredible women doing great design work. We're collaborating with them, with the Chamber of Commerce, to host a happy hour event December 6th. And what we're going to do there is the chamber is going to have a giving tree. We're doing a Christmas tree where chamber members can come, and we will have toys and gifts to bring to Kemmer Village. So the chamber will collect all of those, because we thought, let's do something where we can really give back, and we're going to decorate this the West Side like nobody's Christmas business. So we're going way above and beyond. Design with Detail and I have worked together to come up with this really great idea inside that we think people just smile and enjoy seeing. And we're hoping for a great event on December 6th for a good cause.
Totally. Yet again, you found this intersection of local, and you found it with Kemmer Village right there. They do great things out there, and now they're going to be supplied with some presents.
Yes.
You said December 6th. You said
yes.
It's a happy hour time.
It's the Chamber of Commerce, a Christmas event on December 6th. So they're the ones who came up with the idea of giving the gifts to the kids there. And so we're happy to host that.
So awesome. And don't miss that. That'll be at the West Side Bar on December 6th. In our very last minute here, I want to talk about quick, and I know it's hard to fit in, the Civic Auditorium. It's a great plan for some great, performing arts opportunities.
All sorts of events. Yeah. Yes. So just very quickly, the community may remember Lincoln Hall. So those plans have been being worked on. It's a big undertaking. We now have architectural drawings and plans for that. So you'll be hearing much more about that very soon. And we're really excited.
Great. Cindy, thank you so much for coming in today and getting us all updated on things we really all want to know about.
Thank you for having me.
Without a doubt. That's Cindy Frisina, the CEO and president of Heartland Development Partners. And it was a great conversation today. We can't not be more excited about the developments all coming to Taylorville. We've had a couple of interviews today talking about the development and the progressive movement of Taylorville. It's great to hear.
Thanks, Tim.
Absolutely. This has been the WTIM Morning Show. I'm your host, Tim Zalabak. We thank our sponsors that make it all possible, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. Thank you all for tuning in. You're listening to the WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300